Hey guys, All to Know here, and I'm bringing you another card trick. I've been searching around trying to find some cool ones so I can show y'all and show y'all how to do them. If you hear any noises in the background, that may be because I'm outside, so there's nature or a lawnmower. Just please mind those. Can't really do much about that, so I'll start the trick. This trick is basically the audience does it all. The magician or the card trick person, they just sit back and watch them do it until the end when you show them what their card is. So basically, I will be my own audience member since I do not have one. And let's get started. So the audience member will shuffle them as much as they want. Oops. There is no setup, so you can just come with a pack of cards and just go. Once they're good with how it is shuffled, then they will put it into 3 even piles. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, try to keep these still. Alright, so now that they have 3 even piles, they will pick one that they want. So let's say they pick this one. Now from the pile they selected, they will look at the top card of the pile, 3 of spades. So they will remember that card. Now they will flip over the pile and choose one to place it on top of. Put it that one, and then you'll sandwich it and put it on top. Okay. So now in the middle there's lots of cards face up. Now what they will do is, as even as they can, break it into 2 and shuffle it. Alright, so I'll shuffle it and put them back together. Alright, now they can cut the cards as much as they desire. As again, try to keep them as even as possible. Here, let me zoom it out. Alright. And they can just keep cutting them as they want. Alright, so now that the cards are cut and they're content with what they have, I will spread them out, and this is when the actual magician comes in, will try to guess which card theirs is. So I'll spread them out. Alright. Try to spread them out as much as I can on this mat. It's kind of hard. Okay. So now that they are spread out, I, as the magician, will select their card from this pile of cards. So this is when you ask them what was their card, and they will say the 3 of spades. So then I will look here and I'll be like, I think it is this card. We lift it up and look, it's the 3 of spades. It is a really cool trick. Requires a little bit of noticing things. So now I'll get on with the tutorial. Okay, now for how this trick is done. As I said before, you just need a simple deck, no setups or anything. The audience will shuffle the cards, as I said, as much as they want. Okay, so this is basically, you just tell them what to do the whole time. So now you would tell them to come to 3 as equal as they can decks as possible. So they'll set it down and do it make sure that you tell them that try to make them equal. So once you have their the decks down, you need to tell them to select a deck that they want. So they'll select one, it doesn't matter which one it is, and tell them to look at the first card. In this case, 4 of clubs. Now tell them to flip it over and place it on any of the deck. And once they do that, tell them to place the other part on top of it. Now you will tell your audience member to try to cut the deck in half as best as they can, as clear down to half they can. So they'll select it about right there and tell them to shuffle it just one time. they will shuffle it and tell them to place them together. Now they can cut the deck as many times as they want. It doesn't really matter because the cards will stay in the same order. So keep cutting and say they're good. This is when you grab the cards. The actual magician will grab the cards. Grab the cards and be like, okay, now that you have the deck and you think it's all good, I will try to prove what your card is. Now at this point, just like kind of put your hand over and switch it. So turn the card deck over and then you'll spread them out. Alright, now this point, this is the most important point in this whole trick. Whenever you turn the cards over, there is a whole thing of cards that were faced upright. Now when you shuffle them, a lot of those cards stay together. So when you flip the deck over, those all the face down cards became face up, and your card was right next to one of the face down cards. So now those face down cards are face up. Basically all you have to do is look at the line of cards you spread out. Make sure they're spread out so you can see every card. Now you're going to look at all the face up cards. You need to find the section that has the most face up cards, and their card will be right to the left of all those cards. So as we look over here, this section right here has the most face up cards. So that means their card, oh man, that's too zoomed in. Alright, that means their card is the one right next, right here, to the left of all the face up cards. And if we look, it is. So that is how you do the trick, and you trick them. Always look for the most amount of face up cards, and you'll be guaranteed to do that. Make sure you practice a few times by yourself so you get the gist of how it works. So thank you for watching. I hope this trick was helpful and it'll fool all your friends. So thank you for watching, and bye.